tired at nighttime.
What's going on?
Bro, you be sitting there at 6 o'clock thinking at 9.
Man, I be like,
already.
hold up.
Like,
Dark.
is it time to go to bed? I be ready to go to sleep.
Dark outside, like, it's time to go to sleep.
I'm ready to go to sleep, man. All right, let's go and get this thing started, man. What up, everybody? Welcome to Knee High to the Tree High, man, with your boy Mark and P, man. We checking back in. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody for being here. Y'all sit back, relax, man, and enjoy this time with your boys.
For sure, for sure. Once again, we back.
We back.
So yeah, we're gonna just dive straight into it. You know, we're gonna start off with recapping these.
Dive in.
Hey man, don't interrupt me, man.
I'm
focused, man. I'm focused tonight. I'm full of focus.
So you be at the brand new when you ready, boy.
Man, I'm full of focus, man.
Hey,
we done got the daylight saving time, man. I got an extra hour with me, so I'm focused.
All right, daddy daycare. I hear you, pappy.
All right, so we're gonna dive into the game, recapping the game of the weeks, man. We talking about, unfortunately, Auburn, Texas A&M. Yeah, it's they reverted back to the team that we didn't want. So, in case you all didn't know, Auburn got the brakes beat off of them by Texas A&M. Number 12 versus number 13. Was expecting a little bit, well, not a little bit, a whole lot better game than that, but ended up being just per usual as our game of the week's been. Blowout.
Kind of blew it for it, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all, bro. And you know what? It always comes that time of the year in college football where you sit back and realize, all right, your national championship hopes are out the window. and that's what happened to me this week, bro. You know, I was still hanging on to that little bitty thread where we controlled our own destiny. You know what I'm saying? I love the 1-0 mentality. I still love it. You know what I'm saying? We got to come back and go 1-0 this week. But the realization set in for me that we can hang up the national championship hopes this year.
That we can only hope for a good bowl game, huh?
Bro, but I'm saying, I think we doing a lot better than anticipated, especially for Coach Harsin's first year.
Well, you know my expectation was very low this year. Very, like 5-6 win season. That's it.
Bro, we done made your expectations.
Hey, so I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for next year.
You pleased right now?
I'm waiting for next year. I need to see a full year recruiting class come in. That's what I'm waiting on.
So you ain't have a sliver of hope for the national championship? You had to have like a little bit of hope.
Bro, one thing about me is that I'm gonna play with y'all all day, but when it comes time to really be serious about it, no. I can't put my feelings ahead of my intellect. And the eye test. And looking at the eye test and the intellect, there was no way they were playing the national championship.
Bro,
no way.
I'm not saying that on paper we look like we're supposed to be playing.
I'm talking about, that's why I said the eye test too. Eye test, no way. No way.
Even if Bo Nix comes out and plays like the spicy Cajun filet that we know he could play like listen, Bo Nix come and give you that every week in, week out, bro.
That's the problem.
We gotta change.
That's the problem. That's been the problem since he arrived on campus. Is that you have a great game and then you go back to being bowl rounds.
Inconsistency is what
the old stale bowl rounds too. Midday bowl rounds that ain't even drop fresh.
They ain't even dropping fresh for you, boy.
No, that week, man. He was he just didn't look. I don't know. He didn't look motivated, man. I don't know why. It's just something didn't look right.
See, I remember us talking through the game and being like, maybe they need to pull T.J. Henley out, put him on for a series, and maybe that'll light a little fire
to him again. I mean, apparently that's the only thing that lights fire to him.
Cause I mean that competition seemed to put that fire up on them because the last few weeks, I mean, they've been talking about Bo Nix like, you know, he could be a mid late first round pick.
Yeah, they.
You know, that's the Bo Nix that we were seeing. You know what I'm saying, the last few weeks, and then this week he just come, bro, and he just didn't give me really anything, bro.
Anything like defense held out, and like I'm always of the notion that the mindset that your defense is usually just about as good as your offense, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they was on the field so much, it's only so long before they end up breaking. You know, they had a bend but don't break mentality. But if you on the field 75% of the game, you're gonna get tired and you're gonna start giving up big plays. So I don't know. It's frustrating because you see the potential, and it's like if that potential is there, why not give it to me at least 85-90% of the time? Like, I need to be able to see it. Like, it shouldn't be games where I just don't see anything.
Yeah. You know what, too? I really do think that Texas A&M front is a lot more athletic than Bo Nix was probably used to seeing as well. You know, compared to him being able to run and scramble all over the field, I think they front seven is just athletic. You know what I'm saying? Athletic enough to keep up with him to where, you know, I don't think he felt comfortable running like that. You know what I'm saying? Not when the defensive ends and linebackers are running just as fast as you are. You know, I didn't see him with that mentality with Bo Nix is what I'm talking about. To pull the ball down and run it. You know what I'm saying? I actually saw him doing the same thing that I hate to see him doing is rolling out the pocket, throwing the ball on the run.
In the dirt.
You know what I'm saying? In the dirt, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's only been really one SEC team that he's been able to do successfully that Whirly Bird stuff with, and that was LSU. LSU is known for having, you know, stockier type D linemen. Yeah, they might bring in
your Marcus Spears.
Yeah, they might bring in a speed guy every now and then, but for the most part, they all are stocky. Every other team got a balance. So, and every other team
got pass rushers, they got pass rushers on the edge.
Every other team, Bo Nix done struggled against. So it's like he got a false sense of reality down at LSU. You know, that was just happened to be LSU. But every other team, he done struggled with that Whirly Bird, rolling out, trying to do the most. And I'm like, man, that's not what got you here, man. When you line up and you see a hole, run and just get you 5 yards and get down. Simple.
Bro, I think they would have had to play desperate for the rest of the year to end up where I want them to be, national championship wise. Like, they would have had to come in every game like their back was against the wall, just coming out swinging. I saw the defense do that this past weekend, but the offense just didn't level up with them.
They didn't, man. They got
to be honest, the defense look a lot better than I expected them to look.
They have turned it around. I mean, that's kind of been Auburn's MO. You know, the defense kind of comes out a little slow to start the year, but normally they pick it up towards the end. And it seems like they staying in that same vein, and they just needed some help. They just needed some help, and they couldn't get anything. Like, we couldn't get the running game going, passing game going. I mean, it just wasn't. It wasn't. That wasn't.
It was a bad game.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was just a lot of missed opportunities. I don't know, like I said, it's just all around a bad game.
And you know the worst part for me is like when we lose a game like that, and then like other people are dropping out the top 10.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like it was perfect setup for us just to keep on climbing.
Perfect setup, bro. We could have been top 10. You know what I'm saying? Sitting right out there on the edge of everything, and it would have been building up to the Iron Bowl even more.
Yeah.
The Iron Bowl still gonna be a hell of a game. Now, don't get me wrong, because if I'm not mistaken, everybody got, well, the other two got 2 losses. Texas A&M, us, and then Alabama sitting with 1 loss. So, of course, if somebody knocks Alabama off, you know, I'm pretty sure Texas A&M will take that head-to-head, right?
Oh, yeah. They beat them and they beat us.
And that'll put them in the SEC championship game. So, I think if anything, maybe the tie butthole might have got a little, you know what I'm saying, a little tighter this week, you know, because now it's not necessarily even in their hands, you know what I'm saying? Well, it is as long as they come out and, you know, win and then beat Auburn at the end. But we all know that Auburn game at the end of the year can go either way.
It can, as long as we don't pull no stunts like we just pulled. If we don't pull that, then we like it's I don't know. It's the reason why it's so frustrating because you just know we can at least hang or beat just about every team we done played.
Absolutely. Only team I didn't see that with
was Georgia. Georgia. That's I forgot about them.
Yeah, Georgia. They beat us handedly.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? But
Bo was doing the same thing. Bo was doing the same thing he did this week. Yeah. Against the athletic defensive front, trying to scramble and roll around, and they kept sacking.
Is that I don't think I feel like I saw like the same play call. I felt like I saw like more of him trying to throw the ball than I did him like trying to run first almost. And I know that sounds bad that I want my quarterback to run first, but boy,
it's the reality, man.
You gotta
trying
go
to win.
What you
You're
got.
trying to win. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know if it was less design runs or was it last week he was just had the mentality that I'm going to run. I don't know if it's coming from the play calling or if it's coming from him, but we all saw it was totally different this week.
So we got anything to look forward to this year?
Bro, I'm back on the I never left my opinion of this season. My expectations were they've already been met. So I'm actually cool. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't like to, you know, say, oh, you accepting or, you know, all these losses, but it's not about accepting, it's just about being reality. Like you got a new head coach. Yeah, it's a new head coach where the team is depleted, you know, whether it was to the NFL or they got transferred. I mean, he coming in brand new conference, basically brand new everything. You can't, you know, not in the SEC West. He might have pulled off a little bit more wins in the SEC East, but in the West,
they stink this shit. They stink.
Yeah. The West tough, so you can't just come in. So my expectations weren't high. We got a bowl game, that's for sure. we're bowl eligible. So I mean, hey, you know, we got to just see how it turns out. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing with him was just to see how we competed in each game. You know, if we laid it down, if we decided to, you know, already knew we was going to lose and came out and played subpar. We won't have that experience maybe like once or twice this year, but for the most part, I mean, the team is fighting. So if they're fighting, that means the coach is doing something right.
Yeah, hopefully we get some good recruits in, especially with the type of fight we got in the team right now.
Yeah.
Should be able to land some recruits to come in and help us out.
I mean, it appears as if they genuinely like playing for the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even when they win, you know, everybody's celebrating together, splashing the water all on each other. Like, I feel like they actually enjoy each other. So that's something to look forward to. We'll just continue to ride this season out, you know, and then see where the chips fall. You know what I mean?
See where the chips may lay there, man.
All right, y'all. Y'all just finished watching the Knee High to the Tree High podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. We out.